today, and we're going to show you everything that's happening at the parade.
Yeah, you are in for such a good time. So let's just bring up a map really quick just to show you the parade route and where everything's going to be, because it's so much fun. It's going to get started here soon. So we're here on Broadway and Telegraph in downtown Oakland. The parade is going to run down Broadway several blocks and ends at Grand Avenue. The festival and celebration site is going to be at the end. So we have perfect weather here, and I think just a perfect theme this year too: unwavering optimism, finding joy in small moments. I just love that theme so much, and really it just speaks to what this parade is about.
Absolutely. Especially in the time that we live in today, it's super important that we make our own joy, our own happiness. And shout outs to the Black Joy Parade crew for making it easy for us to find unwavering optimism throughout the day, because I'm very optimistic this Sunday.
It's so excited to be here because this is kind of the weekend that's penciled in on everyone's calendar every year. It's like, you know where you're going to be on that third Sunday in February, right here. If you're not out here along Broadway, watching it with us here on ABC 7 News. So things are about to start any moment now. We're going to kick things off strong with the Grant Drumline. So when we hear the drummers starting to march down here Broadway, right where we're located along Frank Ogawa Plaza, that will be the sign that the parade is now underway.
Absolutely. And what a tradition this has become for it being a relatively young parade when we're comparing it to the other parades in the Bay Area that have been around for so long. The crowds that this draws out, the feeling that this brings, and like I said, the tradition that this has become, it's just so impressive what this has been and what the founders have done with this.
Absolutely. There are going to be 30,000 people in the house today. And one of the things that I love most about Black Joy Parade is that it pulls in all of these cultures and traditions. We have step teams, we have dance battles, we have the choir rehearsal. A lot of people know about Black Church on Sunday and how important that choir is. So we got that in the house. And we also have some hometown heroes. We got Lil Russell as the headliner. I'm freaking out. We have phony people. And there's also been a week of satellite events that we will get into. But so much culture and tradition is happening in these streets today. It's a great reflection of Black culture and Black joy and unwavering optimism.
And that's just in so many ways what Oakland is. I got to tell you guys, we have been singing all morning. We've heard so many talented musicians here. We're singing Lauryn Hill, Erica, I mean, you name it. We've
Zach's
been singing
exposing me.
Really, and so what this is, what Black Joy Parade is really just highlighting what's already here, what already exists here. And it's just all in one place and just a specific time, really, to celebrate it. And I love it.
Yeah, and everyone is in such a fantastic mood. Rain or shine, we were joking about 2 years ago when it was like 45 degrees and pouring, raining.
I did not have my arms out there.
But everyone still had such a great time. But today, we don't have to worry about that. The weather's going to be absolutely fantastic. We're looking at like 68, 69 degrees. The sun is beginning to poke out over the buildings here. So it's just going to be a fantastic day in Oakland. And again, one that so many people look forward to. I kind of described it earlier as a mix of a few things, right? It feels like homecoming. It feels like a cookout. And it feels like a family reunion all at the same time as you catch up with people you haven't seen in a while. I don't get to see you that often, but I always look forward to being able to see you here for a Black Joy Parade. So we love this, bringing people together just to have a good time. Positive vibes.
New people, too. When I was walking along the parade route last year, and talking to people, interviewing people, people were meeting each other for the first time. People are coming from all over. It's not just the folks from Oakland here. We're getting people from all over, and that really struck me.
And so not only are people meeting new friends, but there are 200 vendors in the building. People are being exposed to their new favorite local business. There's artisans in the house. There are people selling clothes, delicious food. And this parade is filled with organizations that I didn't even know existed, that I'm putting in my Instagram right now. Follow. Because, again, the Black Joy Parade does a phenomenal job of bringing all of these satellite Black organizations, Black businesses, Black people together. So shout outs to the team. Shout outs to Alicia and Amber, the Black Joy Parade
founders.
founders.
Done such an incredible job with this. And again, it's 8 years. That's not that long to have an event like this, of this magnitude, to put that together. They've just done incredible work and done something incredible. And guess what we're starting to hear?
The Grant Drumline.
Somebody called Nick Cannon.
Official start. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we appreciate you joining us here on ABC7News.com and wherever you stream ABC 7 News. This is our third year broadcasting the Black Joy Parade, and we love doing it every year because, again, in just the last 5 minutes, the streets have already started to fill up with people trying to get their spot, pulling out the lawn chair to make sure they can get in all of the sights and sounds of the 8th annual Black Joy Parade and Festival.
Absolutely. We're starting to hear the sounds officially now come underway. Coming up here on Broadway right now, we're seeing the Drumline, the young talent in there just doing incredible work, killing it.
Oh yeah, and let's talk about how major drums are to Black culture. We can go back to the continent. We can go to HBCUs. Shout out to Howard University. Hi, all my bison.
We won't get into the real HU debate here.
We will not,
won't do
because
that.
we know. But the Drumline is such a big deal in Black culture, and especially the dancers that follow. We're starting off with the heartbeat here at the Black Joy Parade, the 2025 Black Joy Parade, and we got some candy-coated cars coming up right behind us.
Yeah, we all know how big the car culture in the Bay Area is for sure. This is the Bay Area Classic Car Club you have coming up behind the Grant Drumline. There were some relatively young kids behind the Drumline too, and they are killing it right now.
Well, and we have to brag on them for a moment because they've done so much good work. They've appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live. They've toured Asia, South Africa, Europe, performed in Times Square, and they're under the direction of James Van Buren. And you just see that direction on display right here. They're doing incredible, and they're the official. What a start!
Okay.
What a start!
What a great start.
They're ready for someone's halftime show.
Cars.
As good as they sound.
Keep that whip gleaming. I love it.
So here we go. The Bay Area Classics Car Club, established in March 2017. They serve the community in the greater San Francisco Bay Area and beyond, and are filled with car enthusiasts and serving with purpose. I know that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if you live in the Bay Area, especially if you live in Oakland, you know how important the car culture is, especially on the weekends where you can see the guys, gals in their cars going up and down Grand Avenue, circling the lake, making sure everyone is appreciating their cars, we'll say.
And if you don't see the cars, you damn sure going to make sure that you see the wheels, the imprint left behind.
No, they have so much fun, and you have to be passionate. They have a passion for this, the way they maintain their cars, the way they keep them gleaming, literally. So, and then getting to show up at a thing like this is just such a great opportunity for that passion, that love, and that fun that they have to be put on display.
Absolutely.
Wow, is that Buick right there? That beautiful mustard color right there? That is gorgeous. This black one as well. Man.
Breaking news. I heard, Julian, you were going to purchase one of these cars for me.
If everyone chips in who's watching the live stream right now, I might be able to afford the down payment.
Crowdfunding.
These are expensive, and you see why, because they look absolutely fantastic. I mean, these are cars that are 20, 30, 40 years old and are just so beautifully and artfully restored. Wow.
Yes.
Restored and maintained, and they're just having such an amazing time here. I look forward to this part of the parade.
Is that a black Grand National?
You know what? I'm not.
Is that a GNX?
You know more about cars than I just know if they're cute. And they are. They're beautiful.
And for everybody who is not driving here today in a beautiful, fancy car, make sure to take BART. You can get off at the 12th Street BART location or the 19th
Street. Exactly,
That's
yeah.
right.
Because if you get off at 19th, you're going to be right next to the festival site, which I believe is right around 20th, 21st Street. Again, you can't miss it. You'll see the site, you'll see the sounds, you'll see the vendor set up. Get off at 12th, you'll be right next to the start route of the parade. Get off at 19th Street, and you'll be right in the mix of all the fun activities for the festival.
Yeah, because that's the thing. If you're not here yet, you still have plenty of time to go down to the festival. This is just the kickoff. This does not end when the parade ends. You know, this is something we're going to get carried throughout the day, and of course, I think throughout the year, too. I really just hold on to this joy all year long.
Oh, we're starting off 2025 right.
Yes. Yeah, and we're just like continuing to look at these vehicles come through, how beautiful they are. There's our photographer, Steve Stifter, shooting them. I'm telling you, the amount of talent we're going to see come through here is just so exciting. And this is just the start, guys. This is just the start.
It is a beautiful start to a beautiful day here in downtown Oakland. Again, for the 8th annual Black Joy Parade and Festival, our 3rd year, streaming it to you live here on ABC 7 News. It looks like we're beginning to see the last of the cars in the Bay Area Classic Car Club. And with that, we are going to see the San Francisco Bay Area National Pan-Hellenic Council. This is what people probably know it better as the Divine Nine. These are the first 9 black fraternities and sororities started on HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities all across the country at the beginning of the 20th century.
Absolutely, and I just want to do a major shout out to Howard University again, which is the alpha chapter for so many of the Divine Nine chapters. I know Howard is in here real strong. I want to shout out all the other HBCUs that are just a hub for black culture and tradition. Yeah, I can't wait to get into these fraternities and sororities. I hope we see some strolling.
Yeah, they show up and they show out. And so are the crowds. Look at the streets lined right now with the people who are out here watching. We're so glad you're streaming, but there's quite a few people here watching this in person, because even though we are glad that you're watching us from home, there's nothing quite like being here physically.
Oh, no. Do you feel the energy in the air, or is it just me?
No, I feel it, and I was going to comment on how beautiful it is, the intergenerationality of this festivity, right? You see elderly folks, you see young folks with, what looks like to be their grandkids or their great-grandkids. This is all about everyone coming together, regardless of age, regardless of race, just having a good time here in the streets of downtown Oakland.
So, you guys know that I'm the founder of Gold Beams.
Yes.
We are famous for our open mic second Mondays. We were a satellite event for the Black Joy Parade, and we pushed that a lot because we focus on spoken word, and we know the culture, but a 5-year-old doesn't. So it's so important for all of the organizations here to do what they do, because there's kids in the street who are learning culture and tradition today. So everybody is doing the Lord's work out here in Oakland. On this beautiful Black Joy Parade holiday weekend.
Absolutely. Now, who are we seeing come through here? Because I already love
the Alphas.
Yeah.
You already know. The Alphas. They are starting off the fraternities and sororities that we're going to see here in the Black Joy Parade. This is the Northern California District chapter of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. They won't let you leave off the Incorporated.
Right. And following up behind them are the AKAs. Correct me if I'm wrong, established in 1906. We have this chapter, 1908. We have this chapter established in 1946. What a legacy.
Oh, yeah. AKA. We know so many. We have quite a few friends. I know Julie and I at least have quite a few friends. AKA, yeah. An incredible legacy that so many of those sorors have. And continued all of this Greek life here, just impacting the community in so many countless ways.
And of course, former Vice President Kamala Harris, born and raised here in the Bay Area, born in Oakland, raised in Berkeley, is an AKA herself. So you can see the AKAs strive for excellence in all chapters, all facets of life, even reaching the Oval Office.
And bringing the energy, too.
They always do. They always do. You'll always notice them by their signature pink and green. And their stroll and also their high-pitched call. I'm not going to do it because I'll get in trouble if I do it.
I don't think I can do it.
Exactly. But if you hear it, if you know, you know. And that's how you know some AKAs are in the building. Yes. Coming up behind them, we will soon see the Kappas. The Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, founded back in 1911. You'll often see them with their canes as they stroll and their signature crimson and cream colors. Yes.
We're hearing them come through right now.
When we're talking about these Divine Nine fraternities and sororities, we are talking about over 100 years of dedicated service to community. So again, let's celebrate over a century of this work. Let's celebrate almost a decade of the Black Joy Parade. We are talking about history, both old and young, here in this parade. So shout out to 100.
As they do their thing right now. You can see them in the streets. They're hitting a little shoulder shimmy that the Kappas are often known for.
I'm waiting for somebody to squat real low to the ground. I'm trying to see those Meg Thee Stallions. I know they got them.
You can get down, but can you get back up is always the question, right?
Listen, I'm not going to answer that.
Now, you might see them stopping right behind us here, because I've heard that the Best in Flow judges are behind us, and there's a bit of a competition, right, Taylor, as they try and compete for essentially who has the most engaging, right, the most active float here. And I think there's also some prize money that comes with that as well.
Oh, yeah, there's money circling today. So there's going to be $2,000 given to the winner of a dance battle that's happening at 4 p.m. Again, shout outs to Best in Flow. These are people who are setting an even higher standard of Black joy and Black expression. There's money on the line. So not only is joy circulating, right, we got somebody's rent is going to get paid.
I know that's right.
Very, very relevant to the economy. Somebody's going to be able to say today, and we love that.
Yeah, because of the talent that they have and just the spirit that they're maintaining. We're celebrating, you know, this establishment of these organizations and what they've done in their community, but the fact that they've maintained this for so long and maintained that generosity and that service to their own communities, it's huge. So, and look at what we have here now.
Oh, okay. Oh, Megas. You got the dogs in the house. Where my dogs at? I know that's right.
And their ties go back to Howard University. They were also founded back in 1911 to HU, Howard University.
Okay.
All right, I'll say that a few times for Taylor here. You will always notice them in their signature deep purple and gold as well. And it looks like we have some of the fellas stepping right here behind us.
Right. And the Omegas celebrate manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplifting the community and the people who they are around and serve. These are their cardinal principles, the Omegas.
Omegas killing it out here. I'm just always so struck by how people can execute their choreography on this pavement.
That's what I'm
they
saying.
Can move.
And move at the same time,
Yes.
right? They're not just standing in place. They're also moving down the street here. I want to point out for folks who are watching, and you've been with us before, things are a little bit different this year. So this is the first year that the parade is marching down Broadway. Previously, it came down Franklin. So we're getting a slightly different slice of downtown Oakland. I think this is one of the most beautiful stretches of Oakland as we walk down Broadway here.
Yeah, and that change made not too long ago, so we're really excited to see this come through here. No matter where we have this parade, the spirit of it is going to be the same. The joy that it brings is going to be the same, and we're seeing that out here today. All right, as we see this next contingent come through, who I also
Got our
love.
Deltas in the building. And for over 112 years, Delta women have been serving the Black community to address inequality in education, the economy, in our health system, and our political systems, and our justice systems. Today, the Women of the Bay chapter have come together to showcase their Delta pride and their Black joy.
Absolutely, and it's incredible as we're sitting here. I'm seeing more and more crowds coming up.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
what I was going to
notice that
say, too,
Yeah.
right? In just the last, maybe 15 minutes since we've been broadcasting, we are seeing more and more folks line the streets here on Broadway in downtown Oakland. If you're watching on your couch and you're thinking, man, let me see if I can run out there and catch some of the action, you can. We're going to be out here for at least the next couple of hours for the parade, and then after that, the festival, which has so much in store for folks who are coming out. And people come from far and wide, Sacramento, they come from SoCal for the parade festival.
Oh, yeah. And so after the parade, who's going to an after party?
We love an after party.
We love an after party.
We know you were the queen of after parties, Taylor.
I will meet you at the club. At 8 o'clock, Toasted Life is hosting the official after party at Crybaby. Be there or be square. We have the headliner of the party, DJ D Sharp. He is the official DJ of the Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
So we're going to have celebrities in the building. If you go to any Toasted Life event, you know that it's star-studded and also for the people. So make sure that you go and dance and get some drinks.
Yeah, absolutely. And then just carry the theme with you this year, too, that we have, unwavering optimism. I mean, we have to have that throughout our lives, throughout our days. Again, part of this is finding small moments of joy, and that's what we have to do. Take things step by step.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Zach. I promise you I will find unwavering optimism at the club.
I never doubted you for a second, Taylor. Never doubted you for a second. But no, I really love that theme of unwavering optimism, of finding the small moments. You know, I think about when it's a beautiful day out like it is today, being able to hang out with friends around Lake Merritt, which is one of my absolute favorite places in Oakland, and just have a great time, right? Like, you don't have to do anything fancy, but you're just gathering, being there together in community with people that you love and you care about. So, yeah.
It's nice. We're just out here for fun, to share joy, to share what this community is and what this community brings to one another. And that's, you know, of course, the message of this. You know, in these last 8 years that it's been going on, the 8th annual Black Joy Parade, just an incredible event. And, you know, when I interviewed the founders before, you know, last year and in learning more about this parade year by year, I remember them talking about how the first year, they weren't sure if anybody was going to come out. They thought it might just be them. They did it anyway, and look at the results.
30,000 people later, year after year. There's a beautiful origin story to the Black Joy Parade. So the founders, two incredible women, Alicia and Amber, were introduced by Alicia's uncle, Uncle Dwight, when they were both realized that they were going to UC Santa Barbara
Yep,
for
the same college, absolutely.
And so Uncle Dwight is no longer with us, but his legacy is here in the parade. It is a huge part of why this parade exists. So we want to thank officially Uncle Dwight for putting two powerhouse women together. And those two powerhouse women, Alicia and Amber, we want to thank them for making this day for us.
Yeah, and what a legacy. What a legacy. And everybody else who's behind this parade, too. There's so many people who work together that put this on, and just incredible work they do for this community. And, you know, the amount of planning and everything that goes into it, too. So I know that we're grateful.
And what a lesson in that, too, right?
Yes.
That, you know, don't be stingy. Make those connections with people you know who would, you know, get along and can do powerful things together. And if you have a big idea in your mind that might seem like, oh gosh, I don't think I can get that done, just do it.
Yep.
Make the first step, build it, and they will come. And that's exactly what Alicia Greenwald and Amber Lester have done in building the Black Joy Parade, like you mentioned in that first year, Zach, when they didn't know if people would show up. And look at how many people are coming out here 8 years later.
Yeah, and how we benefit from it, and how this is just such a great opportunity to showcase how great this community is. I love it.
So while we have been getting into the history and the origin story of the Black Joy Parade, we have had the Sigmas come through. The Sigmas and the Deltas also established at Howard University.
Of course, Taylor was going to get that in.
We also have the Zetas in the building, founded in 1920, who are committed to scholarship, service, and sisterhood and finer womanhood. I know that's right. They are focused on education, social justice, and civic engagement. We have representation today from both graduate and undergraduate members from 14 chapters, showcasing the unity and strength of sisterhood across generations and cities.
I love it, and I love the music that everybody's bringing along. I mean, the music is obviously, music and food is my favorite part of this.
I know, that's right.
And the talent that comes through the dance moves we see coming through this, the colors, and then just look at the energy. Look at this coming through right now. I mean, it's contagious.
It is, and you think about all of the hard work that has gone into this to make sure all of this is beautifully coordinated and choreographed. It goes off without a hitch every single year, and this year is certainly no different. We're looking at the Sigma Gamma Rho sorority right now, boasting 100,000 members in every profession, 50 chapters in the United States and all over the globe, from the Caribbean, Canada, the continent of Africa, Europe, Asia, UAE. I mean, they are quite literally everywhere. And look at them showing what they have for all of us for the Black Joy Parade.
Yeah, absolutely. So much representation. You know, the African diaspora is huge, and the roots just go throughout our communities and throughout the world. And so I love that we here in Oakland get to put that on display. You know, and I love that we're streaming, because people, I hope, are watching us from all over, getting to see this and getting to see the greatness that this community is. So here it is, everybody. This is what we are. This is what we bring to the world, and we're just so proud.
And I want to take a second to talk about Oakland for a second. You know, I'm an Oakland resident. I love being here, and we are riding quite the time right now, because obviously last weekend we had the All-Star Weekend with events all over the Bay Area. We had stuff happening in Oakland Arena. We had sports being played inside of Oakland Arena for the first time in a long time, so that was good to see that again. So many businesses were just filled, restaurants, bars. It was the first time in a long time I've seen Oakland alive like that in this way. And then to go from that weekend to go to this weekend with the Black Joy Parade, it's just been a beautiful stretch of the last couple of weeks here in the Bay Area, in Oakland specifically.
Oh, yeah. So this is the perfect time to talk about the satellite events that led up to the parade. So on the 21st, we had Friends Only, which is a phenomenal party organization. They had the most incredible party at New Parish. I was there.
And everyone's a friend, right? With the Friends Only party.
Everybody
it sounds
is a friend.
exclusive, but you're a friend too.
Exactly. We also had Hella Plants Market at their Black Planter Party at Hella Bees. So everybody with a green thumb who loves their plants. There was DJ, there were music. There was also a panel featuring the head of the Black Joy Parade, Alicia, at the Museum of the African Diaspora. We had Black Women's Basketball Museum at Oaksock. And we had Black Vines Wine Festival.
I saw you there yesterday.
I know you did. Oh, there was so many two-steps. Shout outs to Black Minds. They also have an activation at the Black Joy Parade today.
At the festival happening later.
At the festival happening later. That's right.
Great.
That's right. So make sure you bring a cup with you. They are celebrating Black vineyard owners, Black wine owners, and the legacy of Black people and wine in Napa Valley and the Bay Area.
Now, we just saw Black Infant Health, our presenting sponsor of the Black Joy Parade here. They've been sponsoring it for 3 years in a row. I got to speak with Gwendolyn Manning with Black Infant Health earlier today to find out why it's so important for them to be here at the Black Joy Parade.
Tell us about Black Infant Health and why it's so important for you all to sponsor the Black Joy Parade every single year.
Absolutely. We're thrilled to be the presenting sponsor, and this is our 3rd year. It's important for us to do this because this event gives us an opportunity to connect directly with the community and share information about what we do, and it's all about Black Joy.
Tell us what Black Joy means to you. It's always so beautiful for the community to come together for something positive every year here in downtown Oakland, but what does Black Joy mean to you?
Black Joy to me means pride. It means cultural connection. It means creativity. It means community. And that's what we're all about at Black Infant Health. And so being here is just amazing because this gives us a chance to, again, directly connect with people.
For folks who are perhaps learning about Black Infant Health for the first time, tell us a little bit about you all's mission and how people can get connected to the work you all do.
Absolutely. So our mission really is to try to address the disparity rates that we see among Black particularly Black moms and Black pregnant persons that are giving birth. We find that statistically we have a much higher rate of birth disparity. We have higher rates for babies being born too soon, higher rates for babies being born too small. And so when we look at that as a disparity, we want to always look for ways that we can impact the outcomes of birth. And so yes, moms all across the state can connect with Black Infant Health by simply going to our website. We're at blackinfanthealth.org. They can find all of our social media accounts there. Please follow us and come out to Black Joy today where we will be at the Lil Joy exhibit.
All right, we so look forward to seeing you all in the parade and at the Lil Joy exhibit here at Black Joy. Gwendolyn, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you again for having us.
Yeah, so great hearing from Gwendolyn. Black Infant Health doing so much great work to turn around some heartbreaking statistics. So we're grateful for the work they do, and we're grateful that you're here with us streaming live. We're going to toss to a quick break and be right back with so much more fun and amazing stuff that you are not going to want to miss. So stay with us.
The world's at war. Sam, get a team. Suit up. Let's go. On my mark. Say something for us, Cap. I don't want a variable out there that I can't control. That didn't work. But watch this.
Captain America: Brave New World. Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere now.
Don't miss Toyota's President's Day sales event. With big savings on the hottest new Toyotas. Right now, get low financing on the versatile RAV4. Or check out the Grand Highlander Hybrid. Or adventure-ready Land Cruiser. Hurry in for the final days of Toyota's President's Day sales event. Toyota, let's go places.
Owning a food truck was my dream. But my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Pajamas are comfy and help me get a good night's sleep. But many foster kids don't even have PJs. To help foster kids feel at home on that first night, Mancini Sleep World and the Ticket to Dream Foundation are hosting a new pajama collection drive in all Mancini Sleep World locations. Whether it's footy PJs, nightshirts, or sweats, we'll match them with a foster kid or teen. Just drop off new PJs in any size to your local Mancini Sleep World store. To learn more, visit sleepworld.com.
Welcome back to the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade and Festival. We are so excited to be streaming it to you live here for a 3rd year in a row with ABC 7 News. The weather is absolutely beautiful here on this perfect Sunday. And of course, Oakland proudly shares Black Joy all year long. The city, of course, bustling with numerous Black-owned businesses and beautiful museums and experiences that celebrate Black history. To learn more about this and what's happening in the town, you can do so by visiting visitoakland.com.
Yeah, give them a visit, and I'm telling you, a lot of people visiting Oakland and visiting Broadway right now for this parade. I look down at certain points, and then I look back up, and the crowds increase. Just second by second, it seems. There's so many people out here where we're at right now.
Again, we're expecting 30,000 people in the building. There's over 170 vendors in the building, about 200 exhibitors, and we got La Russell in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our headliner on the main stage tonight. I believe he'll be taking the stage around 6:30. So you want to make sure you get there nice and early to get a spot, because if you don't know La Russell, he is a Bay Area native. He puts on for the Bay through and through. He's from Vallejo. He's going to let you know, too.
Vallejo is repping
And
that.
he is riding just a fantastic career with his new album coming out. The NPR Tiny Desk performance, where people all across the country really heard about La Russell for the first time. So it's really cool that he is obviously, as he always does, staying true to the Bay, staying true to his hometown, and is going to put on a killer performance tonight on the main stage.
Yes, so don't miss that. That's going to happen on 21st in Harrison, y'all.
A lot of talent here that comes out of the Bay Area, and that's developing here in the Bay Area and still here. We just saw Prescott Circus Theater come through. I look forward to them each year and seeing what they do. They're on stilts and everything. Again, on these streets, on this, what I consider rugged terrain.
Too.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Unicycles.
The visuals.
Staying upright. I'm like, how do they do it?
Yeah, I can't even walk not on stilts sometimes.
Listen, I struggle in heels, okay? My ankles, catch me in the gym doing ankle exercises. If you see me, you know what's up.
And coming up now, we have OTEC Afro Comic Con. Just again, another great representation, right? The Comic Cons and the cons that come through here in the Bay Area, and they were winners from last year's 2024 Black Joy Parade. And it's a community-based organization. They were founded in 2017 under Oakland Technology and Education Center. So it's amazing to see a lot of the different organizations that have sprung up really in the last several years, too, doing so much to champion their community. And look at the characters they have bringing through here. Yeah, and the history. Look at their float, the history that we just saw up there. Maya Angelou on the side, Frederick.
I think I saw...
And also Barbara Lee, former Congresswoman Barbara Lee, who's, of course, also running for mayor of Oakland currently as well. They are certainly bringing the looks, the energy, and the vibes as they walk past our setup here right across from Frank Ogawa Plaza and your 14th and Broadway here in downtown Oakland.
And I can only imagine why they have these superheroes on the side of their float. And again, the kids are out here learning about culture and tradition for the first time, many of them today. So every time that we express joy, Black culture, we are doing it for the generation that's coming after us, for this little girl here.
Look at that.
She is a
queen in the making. I love her.
In her little car.
Uh-huh.
I think that might have been Dad or someone behind her with the remote control, because she thinks she's driving it, right? Just waving to the whole crowd. That is too good.
We just had a scene stealer right there in her. She's great. These folks coming through here right now. Again, look at the young kids. That's always what's so impressive. This is City of Oakland Head Start. Head Start, what can you say about it? You know, just incredible. They really are giving the younger generations a head start, a leg up in this crazy world that we live in.
Absolutely.
But it is a free program for these kids, you know, federally and state funded early childhood education that promotes that school readiness for them from birth to age 5, and, you know, offering that free early childhood education and family services to low-income Oakland residents. And so the great work they do is setting up the future generations for so much success.
Zach, what I hear is that this is a group of geniuses.
Yeah. I believe it.
So we went from drums to fraternities to our sponsor, Black Infant Health, to a group of geniuses that are going to be the next leaders of the country.
Yeah. It's exciting to see what they're going to do. It's exciting to see what the young generations are already doing and just bettering their community and making it shine even brighter. So it's impressive. We're glad to see them out here. Glad to see the crowds increasing too, just slowly but surely. Actually, not slowly. It's increasing pretty quickly, actually.
And right behind us right now, we have Miss Alicia.
Hi, Miss Alicia.
Hi, lady.
The founder founder of the Black Joy Parade.
Breaking news, y'all. We have the founder, the co-founder of the Black Joy Parade. It is because of Alicia and her baby here that we are here, that 30,000 people are in the building, and that 200 vendors are being introduced to a bunch of culture and the magic of Oakland. So thank you so much.
I want to take my microphone off to talk to you, but you feeling good, Alicia? Oh, thank you so much.
She called us beautiful, y'all.
Oh my gosh. And then, babe, last year, yes, you were out here last year just... Yeah,
right. I envy her ability to sleep through an entire parade.
Thank you so much for all you do, Alicia, and putting this on every year.
Such a nice surprise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because, again, they have worked so hard to put this together. I mean, Alicia and Amber really just have to be celebrated for the work that they have done here. The entire team, really, but just seeing where this has come, it is incredible. So I'm so glad that she stopped by.
Yeah, let's talk about innovation. For two people to take over an entire city is a big deal.
Yeah.
So that's major flowers to Alicia and Amber.
And what just happened? Running into somebody you see on the streets here, Black Joy Parade. That's what it's all about, right? You never know who you're going to see, and that's just a taste of the camaraderie, the community atmosphere, and just being again in community with people. You might not have seen them in a while, but when you see them out here, it's like you just saw them yesterday.
Yeah, no time has passed.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly. So again, look at us. We're seeing some more talent up here right now. Just incredible what they're doing here, how they're bringing their talents to the parade, showing it off for everyone to see, bringing everyone together through their talent. Loving this right now.
And let's talk about some of the activations that are happening at the parade today. So, of course, we have a food court for folks who are hungry and thirsty. Y'all better get online quick. And we have games and grooves. So anyone who's interested in chess and checkers, and having a seat and relaxing and playing some mind games, we have the games and grooves section. There's also going to be the other Monday open mic happening, I believe, at 2 o'clock. So if you are an artist, if you want a chance to win $100, make sure you go to the games and grooves section. We also have Black Vines, who will have their section for wine, and we have the Hennessy Lounge for their section of other adult drinks. If you're 21 and older, you know where it's at.
I just want to take this in right now, just seeing these young performers here just killing it out here on Broadway this morning.
And you feel the connection from downtown Oakland all the way to the continent, right? As you see these young folks playing the congos, obviously, which tie us back to West Africa, where so much of the folks who are now here stateside, originated from. So this is just a beautiful display of Black culture in all of its forms, as you also see this young lady dancing, smiling with so much joy, just truly just exuberating joy right now here in the streets of downtown Oakland.
And accompanied by just those amazing percussionists there, killing it on the drums, and just, remembering the culture, maintaining the culture. It's so important, and it has not been easy to do over the decades. What a time to be here just in this parade, just to celebrate. Not protesting anything, not coming out because we have to necessarily fight. The fight is ongoing. We've come a long way. We got a long way to go. But today, to just be here in a time of joy like this, it can't be lost on us, because I don't know that decades ago, the people before us and our ancestors could have ever thought we'd be in this country allowed to do something like this. It's sad that we have to appreciate that, but we need to appreciate that.
Oh yeah, we need to celebrate the progress and the evolution and the work that people before us have done, that we are doing today, that the superheroes who put this event together are doing. Celebrating the city of Oakland, what makes Oakland special, what makes Black culture special. These are moments that are super, super important to continue the legacy of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's giving unwavering optimism.
It really is. It is. That's such a natural theme for something like this, because it's not something you have to really work at to try to shine through in this parade, because each contingent that's coming through is bringing that unwavering optimism. And again, as we see the younger generations come through here, that brings optimism, because we know, I think, we're going to be fine as we're seeing these young kids out here doing what they do for their community.
Yes, and we just saw Sutter Health, one of the sponsors of the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade and Festival, marching in the parade. Sutter Health, as you know, a major healthcare provider here across the Bay Area and Northern California. So good to see them marching in the parade. And the parade continues here as we are only about a quarter of the way through, and we've already seen so much already.
Wow, I'm having so much fun with you guys.
Oh yeah, I look forward to this. It's good to be back here with you. And just seeing all the people coming out, it is incredible. Look at these ones coming through right now. I love their look, the visuals that they're bringing, the visuals that everybody is bringing this morning. I keep saying this morning, it's this afternoon. I just want the day to be longer so we can enjoy this more.
We can keep it going.
I'll bring
and it's going to keep going after the parade. I'm going to remind you again, we just talked about the different events happening, but there was just so much happening today, this Sunday.
And it doesn't leave me that some of the key partners and major sponsors for the parade are in healthcare. So again, shout out to Sutter Health, shout out to Black Infant Health. Health is also a part of joy, because when you look good, when you feel good on the outside and the inside, and you feel healthy, you automatically have joy. It's something to be very, very thankful for. So shout out to our sponsors and the importance of health today.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to be back. There's a lot more coming up. We're going to toss the break, and please be on the other side of it with us, because there's so much more fun ahead.
We'll see you in a second.
I'm Reggie Aki.
I'm Leanne Melendez. I'm Luz Pena. I'm Tara Campbell.
I'm J.R. Stone.
At ABC 7 News, we deliver local stories with real answers to help make our city
better.
We all have the power to shape the world. We're connected to the world we share, to each other. I am Future. I wait in the world of Echo.
Echo, the spectacular new show by Cirque du Soleil, opens April 8th under the Big Top at Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. Tickets at CirqueDuSoleil.com.
The world is yours to create.
Echo thanks its official partner, Air Canada.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $459 per month lease on a 2025 Pilot all-wheel drive EXL.
Hey, let's go somewhere fun.
All right. Welcome back to the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade and Festival. We appreciate you joining us here.
Yeah, we are so happy that you're here. I want to talk about so many of the different organizations that work to promote this community and champion it. You know, Visit Oakland is a proud sponsor of the parade this year and celebrating Black Joy, and honored to do so. There's just many ways to experience Black culture in Oakland throughout the year. If you didn't realize this, Oakland is home to more than 80 Black-owned businesses, including award-winning restaurants that we all know and love, specialty stores, and experiences that share Oakland's rich history. So to find out more about Visit Oakland, just head to Oakland, to visitoakland.com. I always have to talk about the food in Oakland. I love it so much. I'm Cuban. My dad is Afro-Latino, and so I found some good Cuban places here. Sobre Mesa.
Yes, Sobre Mesa.
Amazing. Oh,
Chef
my gosh.
Nelson.
Yeah.
He also owns Alamar. He's opening up a new spot with Draymond Green, actually,
That's right.
in San Francisco.
That's
he
right.
just had a baby, too. I'm like, Chef, how do you keep up with all of this? I mean, he is here, there, and everywhere, and every spot that he opens is full of love, full of soul, too, and the food just gets delicious.
They had a setup at the Black Vines Wine Festival, and that chicken was so seasoned. Oh, my God. And I think the new restaurant is also fusing in some Ethiopian flavors. So, again, very diasporic. That is the name of the game for today's parade. And, of course, unwavering optimism. That is the official theme of the 2025 Black Joy Parade, and also my official mood of today.
Yes, we're going to carry that mood with us throughout the year. Look who we're looking at right now. Regina Dancing Angels. They're here in the Bay Area, and they place a great emphasis on the concept of sisterhood. They believe that is a very powerful term, and it is. And so through that sisterhood, they focus on motivating dancers and just fostering leadership. You can find out more about them on social media or at their studio. And so just doing great work, again, promoting sisterhood, promoting community. You can't ever go wrong with that.
Lots of woman power here today. I have to shout out some more women that are a part of the Black Joy Parade team. Shout out to Alicia, who is the head of the parade. Shout outs to Maya Sykes. She is the head of marketing and also a director at Vimeo. So we have very impressive women. And also Jacqui, who is in the building today, who is the queen of saying names in rooms, and she is the head of video and photo here at the parade. So women are just doing, who in the world?
Yeah. girls.
Powerful black women here. Guys, I don't know if you've turned around in the last few minutes, but the crowd continues to grow here in downtown Oakland. I mean, people are lining the streets of Broadway, and this is just where things start. It really stretches for about 6 or 7 blocks.
Oh, yeah.
From 14th, where we are, all the way down to 20th, 21st, and that's where you'll find the festival set up, the main stage for the big performances that will be starting in about
21st and Harrison.
an hour. Yes, it's just going to be fantastic. So people are coming out, the weather is cooperating, and people are having a good time. I love it.
And again, if you're coming a little bit later at 8 o'clock, you can find me at the after party at Crybaby, hosted by Toasted Life. The headlining DJ is DJ D Sharp. He is the official DJ of the Golden State Warriors. You want to be there.
It's going to be a party. There's going to be a party.
Yeah. That's the understatement. Listen, if you see me in the corner, a little bounce, don't stay none.
I think there's going to be a lot of people with the sniffles tomorrow morning. All of a sudden. Yeah. Maybe had a little too much fun tonight.
There might be a couple people calling out of work tomorrow. Everybody might be a little sick.
Legitimately took the day off tomorrow, so if you don't see me on the news tomorrow, I did not call out. I planned for this.
Already took the day off. Okay, noted when we don't see Zach tomorrow. I'll be there. You can catch me for Midday Live, 11 a.m. to noon every day on
You got to plan better next year, Julian.
Right, I know.
Put in that request early.
I'm learning the tricks of the trade from Zach here.
Tip-top shape and fitness program. You know, Taylor, you brought up the point that we're seeing a lot of different health organizations coming through who are sponsors. Kaiser Permanente came through, they're a sponsor. But a program like this, a fitness program, we've seen mental health services that are part of the parade too. We really, as black people, as people of color, have to take health into our own hands, physical and mental. So I'm really impressed and glad to see that showing here and represented here in the parade, because, you know, if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we take care of the other people around us, the younger generations, and serve our community? So I love seeing that.
Do you hear that fan clack that they're making happen?
Gotta love
right
a fan
now?
clack.
Wow. That is so impressive, as we were just hearing some go-go music with the tip-top shape. I'm from D.C., Taylor, so I know go-go. So, absolutely.
I lived in D.C. for 9 years, so I know you know.
Hey, come on. When you hear go-go music, it is all about remixing things, the joy, bringing together the diaspora with the folks who are stateside. There's that heavy influence of the Congo that you hear in go-go as well, so that was a nice treat to hear.
Julian, I know you know a little bit about, what is it, UBC Sexy Ladies? Sexy Lady, give me
that was like the #1 song in D.C. for like a decade,
I know
right?
those songs.
Right,
I want to hook up with you on Saturday.
Oh my gosh, such a good song.
I'm learning new things here.
Right. So listen, something that's incredible about the Black Joy Parade, again, is the fusion of black culture, black diaspora. Every state, every city has its own definition of music, from go-go in D.C. to house in Detroit to bounce in Louisiana, and especially in Oakland too. So we have representation from the continent, from South America today, from Oakland specifically today. We saw the Classic Car Clubs, a huge part of black culture, of Oakland culture. We saw our Divine Nines, which give us collegiate and volunteer and service. It represents that part of black culture. So we are just here really in the midst of how we show up in our history and our legacy in this country and beyond.
And greatness. You know, Oakland, when you see the amazing people and the amazing things that have come out of this city, really this city and the talent here and the amazing work that's done here has impacted the whole world. It really has. It's not an understatement.
Yeah.
So we have a little bit of a lull here, and I can't wait to see what comes on the other side of it, because every contingent that has come through here has brought so much energy, and that's not always a given in every parade. Sometimes, you know, some of the things... I'll stop before I say what I mean. But every contingent here... Hey, I'll keep it real with you. But every contingent that comes through here is just amazing, and there's so many more ahead. So we're going to have that for you after this break. Stay with us.
Don't miss Toyota's President's Day sales event. Act now for big savings on the hottest new Toyotas.
We are now back. You are with us at the 2025 Black Joy Parade. We are kicking it with 30,000 people in the heart of Oakland. We are celebrating black culture. We are getting ready for La Russell to perform.
And we'll take one more break and be back in just a moment. Stick around.
Don't miss Toyota's President's Day sales event. Act now for big savings on the hottest new Toyotas. Right now, hurry in to lease a sporty Corolla for just $229 a month, or lease the all-hybrid Camry for just $329 a month. The clock's ticking on Toyota's President's Day sales event. Hurry in. Toyota, let's go places.
Take a journey through the magical stories of Frozen 2, Encanto, Cars, Aladdin, and create new memories with Asha and Raya at Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Great seats still available. Playing this Thursday through Sunday at Oakland Arena February 20th through 23rd. And coming to SAP Center February 26th through March 2nd. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
After my car accident, I wondered what my case was worth. So I called the Barnes firm.
When that car hit my motorcycle, insurance wasn't fair. So I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
At the Barnes firm, our injury attorneys work hard to get you the best result possible. Call us now and find out what your case could be worth. You might be surprised.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-billion.
Let's go out of town for the summer. I wanna go across the trees. Just take my hand. We will have fun till the sun goes down, and we'll start over again.
All right, welcome back to the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade and Festival. Right behind us, you hear all the cheering because the McClymonds step team is doing their thing, and they are bringing the energy right now.
Oh, they are getting ready. We about to get in the game. Call me when the next basketball game is going.
We know McClymonds is certainly an athletic powerhouse with their basketball and football teams, but what a beautiful day we're having here in Oakland, alive with vibrant energy and rich culture. Oakland was named the #1 best food city in the U.S., and Oakland has numerous black-owned restaurants serving just incredible global cuisine. Come on out to Oakland and taste all the town has to offer yourself. For more information, go to visitoakland.com. I'm thinking of some of my favorite black-owned restaurants here in the town. Sobre Mesa, Alamar, Town Fair located in the Oakland Museum. Mela Bistro, one of my favorite Ethiopian spots in all of the country, really, because you know D.C. has a lot of Ethiopian folks and some really good Ethiopian food.
Yes.
Mela Bistro is so good, located right on Grand Avenue here around 22nd, 23rd.
And my favorite Ethiopian spot is Cafe Kolechi.
That's another good one. That's another good one.
If you're not there, make sure you Uber Eats. Uber Eats has gotten too much of my money from Cafe Kolechi, but the food is so good, I can't stop. So yes, shout outs to the fine dining here in Oakland.
And shout out to these folks right here, right now. This is Pretty Precise Step Team. Look at them killing it out here. Putting on a set for us. Again, incredible young talent. They're founded by a mother-daughter duo, too. Yeah, they're founded by this mother-daughter duo during the pandemic, and look at the work they're doing now. The talent on display for us right now in this moment. So it's incredible. They created it, too, to allow minority at-risk youth to really just express themselves through the art of stepping and dance. And so, yeah, they also provide a sisterhood, safe environment to keep youth off the streets with their anti-bullying program, too. So it's a good cause, and they're having a lot of fun doing it, as we can see there on display right now on the screen.
It's so important to have these after-school activities so kids can be engaged, but they can also learn a lot about leadership, about working together for the same cause, about competition, right, which can be healthy and positive, too, and about sisterhood. So, it's just so beautiful to see them all come together and just excited to be able to perform, show the entire city and all of you watching at home what they have. And they've got some moves. That's what they have.
Look at them go. Look at them.
That's right, you guys. I am a product of so many after-school programs, and let me tell you something. That what they teach you about connection, friendship, networking. The people who you cheer with, who you step with, maybe the people who you rub elbows with in the boardroom later, the people who you start a business with. The founders of the Black Joy Parade, Alicia and Amber, met in college. So the network is really real, and everybody knows that Black people do a huge and incredible job at lifting each other up, of saying our names in rooms, and this is one of our action plans and our strategies of how to take over the world. And that's, again, another important element of these after-school programs for the youth.
Yeah. And you're just such a great testament to that, too, the work that you've been able to do, Taylor.
That
we're grateful for. Yeah. No,
do
really.
we have a second to talk about Gold Beams or not?
Let's do it. Tell us about Gold Beams, Taylor.
So Gold Beams was founded in 2018 in my apartment, and within 5 years, we have hosted over 10,000 Black creatives at our events. We host galleries. We are famous for our Second Mondays open mic, which we presented in partnership with the Black Joy Parade for the past 6 years. On February, we give $2,000 in prizes out to a multidisciplinary group of artists, whether you are an actor giving a monologue, a poet doing poetry, a rapper, a singer. We also have an epic freestyle battle that is another huge part of Black culture. And in March, we will be at the Bayview Opera House. So Second Mondays, goldbeams.org. Make sure you get your tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. The incredible work you do just can't be understated.
Thank you.
You know, we have the scholarship pageants that came through here. We had Miss Black California USA organization. Now we're seeing Miss Black Arizona USA scholarship pageant. That is just speaking again to the people who come from all over to be part of this parade and just to see it. I got to speak with so many people last year when I was on the parade route reporting from there who were coming from. I couldn't believe how far people were coming from. But I could actually, because when you see this, I think you want to come down here. You want to be here to experience this, physically. And so we're so glad for everybody who's come from all over to see this in person. And maybe if you're streaming at home today from somewhere far away or even somewhere else in the Bay Area, I really encourage you, come down here next year.
That's right. That's right. It's normally the last Sunday.
Yeah, I think the third Sunday.
We'll give you enough time to plan ahead.
Right, exactly. Just keep it locked to the Black Joy Parade Instagram page and their website. You'll be able to find out all the information there. They let people know nice and early which weekend to circle on your calendar to make sure that you are here in person. And also, if you're looking forward to participating too, right? Maybe you're watching or you're lining the side of the parade route and you say, gosh, next year I want to make sure my group is in the parade. Start working to that now, because they're always looking to expand it, to make it bigger and better than ever. And I think this year might be one of the largest parades, more than 100 contingents. Now, that's a really big deal here, and we can see so many of them on display right now, including the Buffalo Soldiers of the Bay Area. This is a motorcycle club, so you can hear them revving up their motorcycles right now, many of them with Harley Davidsons. I remember my grandfather, he's no longer with us, but man, he was a Harley guy through and through.
Wow.
Anytime there was a bike club meetup, he would be there with his Harley. He loved cars too. He had the Grand National. So this is also, you know, a big part of Black culture as well, as you hear them revving those engines behind us right now.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. They are named for the historic African-American U.S. Army regiments that served from 1866 to 1944. I love a good history lesson. It is the largest African-American motorcycle club in the United States with over 3,000 members.
Wow. Wow. And so glad to see them represented here locally today, this morning. And like Julian said, I really expect and hope to see more contingents next year, just showing off the great organizations and the great work that's done here in Oakland. This is such a stage for these organizations.
That's right. And Julian, you brought up volunteering and us marking our calendars for 2026 for the people who could not be here this year. You're with us this year. This is really where the party goes. But if you want to be and feel and taste in action, you can circle your calendar for the third Sunday in February, and stay tuned for at the Black Joy Parade's Instagram as well. We are now headed to break. Stay tuned with us. We'll be here keeping you fresh and updated at the 2025 Black Joy Parade.
Tough loss, Coach. Any words?
I just played a much better game.
Did you say munch?
Sounds like someone's craving my new crispy boneless wings.
Jack, what did you think of today's loss?
Embarrassing. Try my new crispy boneless wings and so much more.
Welcome to Doc in the Box.
Tired of the cold?
I think it's time for you to travel to Mexico. And it's never been easier. OAK offers several nonstop flights to Mexico. There's so much to see and do once you're in Mexico. It's rich history, gorgeous natural landscapes, beautiful beaches, delicious cuisine, and friendly people make it a top destination for travelers. Not to mention the ancient ruins and abundance of outdoor activities. There really is something for everyone. And there are 2 airlines offering services. Viva offers nonstop flights from OAK to Guadalajara and Monterrey. Volaris offers nonstop flights from OAK to Mexico City, León, Morelia, Guadalajara, Monterrey, Zacatecas, and Los Cabos. Need to fuel up before your flight? OAK has so many food options. I'm going to start my Fiesta Friday off with a pizza from Forge. I'll see you in Mexico.
The world's at war. Sam, get a team. Suit up.
Let's go.
On my mark. Say something for us, Cap. I don't want a variable out there that I can't control. That didn't work. But watch this.
Captain America: Brave New World. Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere now.
I love your daughter so much.
Are you saying munch?
Yep. He's craving my new Big Smash Jack with more than double the beef of a Big Mac.
I'm in love.
With?
What's her face, right? Get my new Big Smash Jack and so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Thanks for sticking with us for the 8th annual Black Joy Parade and Festival 2025. We are off to a fantastic start. The weather is gorgeous. The streets are lined, and people are bringing the energy, the flair, the excitement for the Black Joy Parade.
That's right. And a healthy amount of competition, too, because we have the best in flow going on. And I don't know who's going to win. It's tough competition.
It's going to be real tight.
Another competition, we're giving out money today, is the dance battle that's happening at 4 o'clock. $2,000 is on the line. So yes, iron sharpens iron here at the Black Joy Parade. There's competitions, there's floats. Who are we seeing in the streets right now?
Let's see. Let's take a look out on these streets. Okay, we're seeing some people come through here right now. We see so many different contingents coming through with different messages, different energy, different talents, and different ways that they bring to the community. So we're continuing to see this one come through here right now.
Right,
this is All of Us or None.
This is All of Us or None. They advocate for people directly impacted by the carceral system and families that are indirectly impacted. They fight to restore the basic civil and human rights of all. This is All of Us or None here on the Black Joy Parade streets of Oakland.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's a fight to have been able to be here at this parade, just celebrating joy. You know, decades ago, we couldn't have pictured something like this, unfortunately. And so to be here today is just so huge, very important. We see Bay Area Black Deaf advocates out here right now. The deaf community I've learned so much about here in the Bay Area, and what a community there is. And so it's nice to see that representation, the Black Bay Area Deaf advocates too, just bringing that here. It's incredible. And again, I love that this parade provides that opportunity for us to, you know, highlight and champion these organizations that are out here working in this community, and for them to have that chance to just talk about what they do, and maybe for people to learn about the work they do.
Yep. Connecting so many people with new organizations perhaps they didn't know about before, but you're learning and getting locked in with a new group that perhaps you want to be a part of their community as well. And Zach, I just want to riff off something you said just a moment ago. You know, just us being here for the parade, right, is an act of resistance for us to be here, displaying our joy, optimism, and we have so many legends, like I'm seeing Frederica Newton, the widow of the late Huey P. Newton, walk by right now, of course, the founder of the Black Panther Party. So as I kind of said earlier, you know, Black culture, Black history, Black futures, all on display here for the Black Joy Parade.
Oh, yeah, we definitely want to give a major shout-out to the legends that are in the building. Shout-outs to Frederica. Shout-outs to Icon Among Us. The Black Joy Parade every year recognizes the icons that are doing impactful work in the Bay Area. It is presented by Comcast. They are a sponsor of the Icon Among Us, and a lot of organizations, too, are being lifted up. I know that I'm on Instagram on commercial breaks, liking and following all of these new businesses and organizations that I'm learning about for the first time. the Black Joy Parade is bringing all of us here together so that we can build camaraderie and circle these black dollars.
Yeah, and maintain that community and camaraderie. And Julian, I know you know about some of these icons too, these icons among us.
Yeah, so we actually did a story for our monthly Allies in Action story where we feature someone helping build a better Bay Area, and I got to meet and spend so much time with the lovely Miss Joyce Gordon, who owns the Joyce Gordon Art Gallery out on 14th Street. She is just such a pillar in the community for the last 22 years. She's had this art gallery that's really grown into more. It's really a community space now where people have poetry slams, they have their book release parties, album release parties. There are all types of political organizing events that happen there as well. And Miss Joyce is just so sweet and humble. She's about to turn 80. I said, I don't believe you. I need to.
Exactly. Believe that either.
I know. Yeah. I said, I need to see your birth certificate because I don't believe you. But she's so wonderful. She had a decades-long career as a hairstylist and just simply said, I don't see enough black-owned spaces where artists can show their art. So she said, let me start one. And it's been there for the last 22 years. A beautiful location, too.
Right. You can't talk about black culture without art. And I don't know if you guys hear this, but we have the current legend, Kendrick Lamar, playing it on that. They're not like us. They're not like us. And we have La Russell that is going to be headlining the stage tonight, along with Phony People. We got DC is chilling as the DJ on the main stage. And, of course, Lady Ryan Nicole, who is another Bay Area legend that is hosting the main stage. Make sure you check them out. Also performing on the main stage, we have the Black Joy Parade Gospel Choir. We have some poetry readings. And again, I am the founder of Gold Beams. We present Second Mondays open mic with the Black Joy Parade. And the winner, the first place winner of Second Mondays, got a slot on the Black Joy Parade. Her name is Hayes. So make sure you see that performance. Yeah, there's a lot of art happening today.
Yeah, no surprise there. I think this is a form of art too. The car clubs that we are seeing here. I got another one. I love the cars. I just love to look at them. I love to take it in. I love to think about the work and the effort and just, like I said earlier, the passion that they put into them. It just brings so much to this event, right?
These things are glistening.
When I think about cars, I think about the car that Julian is going to buy me today. It was breaking news, y'all.
If someone is selling it for $1, I got you. But other than that, man, I can't afford any of these classic muscle cars right here. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm just thinking of the fine detail that goes into waxing these things to make sure that they are looking as beautiful and pristine as they do in this very moment. I mean, they are gorgeous and such just an iconic and integral piece to Bay Area culture and specifically kind of the East Bay too, right? I'm thinking of Vallejo, I'm thinking about Oakland, where you see these car clubs gathering. Sometimes it'll be in a parking lot somewhere, and you get to just check out different cars that you don't own, that I can't afford, right? Or you might just see them going around the streets too, blasting some music and bringing joy to people who can check them out.
We got the station wagon. Let me tell you something. The Eccentric Car Club Foundation is more than its looks. They provide community services like warm coat drives, toy drives throughout the year. They really show up for the community whilst looking good doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great work, and it is such an important part of the culture here in the East Bay, really in other parts of the Bay Area as well. You know, I report in the South Bay, and so car culture there is also thriving. And some laws were lifted recently that allow it. You know, there was a cruising ban there before. There were so many misconceptions surrounded with the car communities that we're seeing here, and look at the good that they are now doing, you know. So I'm so proud of the work that they do. I love that we were able to showcase that here this afternoon and just showcase how they maintain these cars and how good they look.
Jack, that's a beautiful example of Black people putting a stamp on our culture, what's important to us, and making sure that the city also respects what brings out thousands and millions of people to the city and what represents the city beyond its borders. Everybody knows about car culture in Oakland because of the people who keep car culture going and strong. It's because of the people doing donuts in the street that everybody internationally wants to come to the Bay Area. So we shout out the Eccentric Car Club Foundation for really being a promoter of what makes Oakland so special.
Yes.
They got everybody to come out today. I mean, the string of cars just keeps coming and coming and coming. Everything from classic muscle cars to some pickup trucks that we see right there as well.
I told you I saw the station wagon. I was like, that's right, representation.
Oh, looking for the cars and the cycles. Look at these coming through right now. This the original Scraper bike team.
Ooh.
And they're really just not your average bicycles either, because each of them, they say, is just a unique expression of its rider, a canvas for creativity and individuality, which we're definitely seeing come through here on the screen right now with the vibrant colors and the intricate designs. And they just, really are a reflection of the vibrant spirit of Oakland itself, and a testament to self-expression. We're seeing lots of self-expression out here with each contingent, each person that comes through right now. And even alongside the streets, the crowds that have come through too, just bringing their own energy and their own forms of self-expression and appreciation for what they're seeing. I'm loving just seeing all of it right now.
Yeah. And in addition to promoting culture, the bike folks are letting me know that I can also be healthy and well by doing things that I love, by getting into a group of people, riding bikes, making sure that I get those rotations in, those steps in. And it makes me think about our sponsors today, Black Infant Health. We have also Sutter Health in the building, and I think Alameda Healthcare Systems that are a part of the sponsors of the Black Joy Parade. Health is wealth, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. And another sponsor that was coming through here too, the Museum of the African Diaspora. Talk about how important museums are. I mean, just remembering the culture, remembering where we come from, and showcasing the great work and the great things that really define what the culture is, define what the Black experience is, which of course is not monolithic either. The Black experience is just so vast, and just getting to show that today is huge. It's a huge moment. Look at the kiddos coming through right now.
And I think we're getting to see that by the breadth of the different groups that are participating in the parade here. You know, we have seen step teams, we have seen fraternities and sororities, we've seen car clubs, we've seen organizations and healthcare systems all here too. We've seen Head Start, and we see so many of these adorable young folks with Achieve Academy right now out in Fruitvale, who are just out here having a great time. And this is something that they're going to remember their entire lives, when they were just 5, 6, 7 years old, walking down the streets of Broadway here in downtown Oakland, having a great time, being in community and truly being loved on by people who don't even know them, right? And that's what's so beautiful about this weekend that we have every year for the Black Joy Parade.
And then they're going to spread that to the generations to come as they grow up and stuff. I hope to see these same kids here 20 years from now, 30 years from now, celebrating this parade. Yeah, leading it.
Leading the parade,
exactly,
right?
Leading their community. Yeah. And so it's just really exciting to see where this parade has come from, where it is today, and where it's going.
We talked about one of the sponsors, MOAD, which stands for the Museum of the African Diaspora. They do a fabulous job at spotlighting some of the new photographers, painters, artists, sculptors of 2025, of the decade, of the 2000s, okay? I was born in the 19th century.
You and me both.
But think about it.
20th century. 20th century.
No.
Oh, the 19th century.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about how old we are. Okay.
This is my old age coming. But one of the great things about the MOAD is that when you are an up-and-coming artist, to say that you have exhibited in a museum, in a syndicated institution, it's a big deal, and it elevates your career as you go on to other big museums, the Met, museums in different states and different countries. It's a big deal. So that's a part of the MOAD's work. They are a sponsor of the 2025 Black Joy Parade.
How cute was that, what we just saw?
I want to whistle now.
Okay, playing Too Short's Blow the Whistle. Of course, Too Short is synonymous with the Bay Area, and seeing that little kid on the back of the motorcycle blowing the whistle, I love it.
Incredible. The kids coming through here now on this float. I mean, just like we were saying earlier, how exciting for them to get to be part of this, to build these memories, make these memories, and just have this opportunity to celebrate their culture and celebrate themselves and be with one another in this way. I'm just so excited for them, really.
And I'm also very impressed because I saw a couple kids that were asleep, and for them to be able to take control of their nap without 30,000 people is an impressive work. Rest is for success, okay? The babies are here. They are embedding Black joy into their dreams tonight.
Yep.
They are embedding unwavering optimism. And so am I as I get ready for the headliner, La Russell, to come serenade me and the rest
Just
of you.
Oh, just you
here.
personally. Okay. All right.
Just me.
Heard.
Just me. I'm manifesting it. But we are going to commercial now. There's so much more to come. Please keep rocking with us. We'll see you soon.
The world's at war. Sam, get a team. Suit up.
Let's go.
On my mark. Save some for us, Cap. I don't want a variable out there that I can't control. That didn't work. But watch this.
Captain America: Brave New World. Rated PG-13. In theaters everywhere now.
Don't miss Toyota's President's Day sales event. With big savings on the hottest new Toyotas. Right now, get low financing on the versatile RAV4. Or check out the Grand Highlander Hybrid. Or adventure-ready Land Cruiser. Hurry in for the final days of Toyota's President's Day sales event. Toyota, let's go places.
Owning a food truck was my dream, but my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Pajamas are comfy and help me get a good night's sleep. But many foster kids don't even have PJs. To help foster kids feel at home on that first night, Mancini Sleep World and the Ticket to Dream Foundation are hosting a new pajama collection drive in all Mancini Sleep World locations. Whether it's footy PJs, nightshirts, or sweats, we'll match them with a foster kid or teen. Just drop off new PJs in any size to your local Mancini Sleep World store. To learn more, visit sleepworld.com.
All right, welcome back to the 8th annual Black Joy Parade, where we are celebrating Black Joy. We're celebrating the theme this year, unwavering optimism, finding those small moments of joy.
And there's so many small moments of joy to pick from today as we look at the dancers, the cars, we hear the music. I heard Juvenile going, that's my unwavering optimism. That's my small moment of joy today, taking that home with me. Julian, what's making you joyful?
This weather, it is absolutely fantastic, and the crowds of people who are coming out to have a great time. I just love seeing everybody, right? Meeting new people, seeing folks you haven't seen in a while. I love it. I love it. I love being here every year.
Oh, yeah. The weather is a big deal. Was it last year or the year before where it
2
rained?
years ago.
It rained, it was cold, and everybody was still outside doing their thing.
It didn't stop anything, yeah.
No.
It didn't stop the party. Nothing's going to stop the party today. But what's emphasizing the party is the fact that I could wear my arms out, no jacket involved. No jacket involved.
Okay, look into this. Get into this.
The universe was definitely... Do you want to get into the fashion?
Well, we can, and you had a coat on, and you're like, well, should I take it off or should I leave it on? I'm like, girl, you got to show this off.
I just wanted to show my elbows on live TV, that's all. Let me make sure they're not ashy. Okay, speaking of ashy elbows, there are vendors in this spot.
Oh, no,
There's going to be cocoa butter galore. Listen, if you see me struggling, please help me out. I am not too proud for some, hey, girl, you need some
Never
lotion?
that, Taylor. Never,
No.
never that.
That's
never
a part of
that.
Black culture today, too. That's another small moment of joy. If you come over, send me and give me a little elbow grease.
We got your back. We hope you have our backs out there, too. And we've got you if you are at home watching the Black Joy Parade right now. If you couldn't make it down, I definitely encourage you to make it down next year. And remember, too, that it does not stop at the parade. This is just the start, if you can believe that. There's so many other events after this. And Taylor, you might be seeing her at some of them, all of them. They feel like you're going to have to, like, clone yourself to be all the things to do all the things you want to do.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into the schedule in a few. But I also want to let you guys know that the dance battle is at 4 p.m. There's $2,000 on the line. We also have legendary poet Tongo, who is going to hit the stage and do something.
Tongo Isaac Martin. He was the San Francisco Poet Laureate.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Kendrick, where he's just his brain is so complex and thoughtful, and the words that just come out are like, how did you put all of this together? You are changing my paradigm. So we have spoken word, which is a classic black art form,
absolutely.
Art form, yeah. So a lot of art in the house. I like to say, as the founder of Gold Beams, we support Black artists making careers in the art, because if you like to draw, so do the animators at Pixar.
Yep.
Okay? And if you like Netflix, so does the line designer that was contracted, the script writer, the wardrobe stylist. Shout outs to our partner, our sponsor, Moad today, also uplifting artists making careers in their art. So make sure that you hit these stages after the parade is over and be entertained.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many opportunities for talent here to be expressed today and really throughout the year. And so that is one of the great things about what we're doing today and all year long, and what organizations like yours, Taylor, are doing too. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's get into the schedule now. Do y'all mind?
Yeah, of course. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so you guys at home who are planning your agenda today, at 2 o'clock, the second Mondays, Winter Hayes goes on stage. At 2:30, we have the Black Joy Parade Choir for the people coming from church. At 2:50, the Icon Among Us winner will be announced. At 3 o'clock, we'll have some dance teams getting ready to come to the stage. 3:40, poetry performance by Tongo. 4 o'clock is that dance battle. And then the music starts happening. At 5 o'clock, we have a performance by Lady London. At 5:35, we got Phony People going to the main stage. And at what time is LaRussell going to be in the
6:30, he's going to be hitting the stage.
Because I'm going to have to leave the live stream early.
That's going to be such a fantastic performance, too. I mean, he has been riding such an incredible year right now, where he is beginning to get the recognition nationally, internationally, that he has received here in the Bay Area for how he puts on for his city, for how he paves a way for other artists with his record label, right? For them to not have to give up creative control and essentially the masters for their work, so they can reap the majority of the profits for the art that they put out in the world. So he just stands for so much beautiful things, right, with his artistry, how he's always uplifting, how he puts on for Vallejo in the Bay Area, and also how he's trying to pave a lane for artists to be able to profit from the art that they put out in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. They are so deserving of. And I love seeing just the community uplifting one another. Love seeing the talent coming through here, like Longfellow Middle School dancers, the Mighty Lady Tigers, they call themselves, in Berkeley, California. They are really just showing off their moves right now, showing off their talent as they come through here. Again, we've talked, the word has been thrown around so much throughout this broadcast, but sisterhood, we've seen so many great examples of that, haven't we?
I would love to be in this group chat talking about what we're going to wear. So, okay, the white shirts. Okay, the light blue jean, not dark. The light blue, we got to get our pom-poms. Who got that?
And the fanny pack, you can't forget those.
Got to be ready. Ain't no iron seen.
Exactly. So they're coming through. You know what's funny, I just have to say, too, is like seeing the kids come through wearing things that I remember from back in the day. Aren't they
making a comeback.
Yeah, making a comeback. It's hilarious.
Listen, I'm just ready for the Soulja Boy outfits, too. The XXX. I see the XXX large
bandanas.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm like, we're doing the wide leg jeans. They're back.
I'm into it.
They're back? Okay, all right.
Black culture, let me tell you something. Soulja Boy is a part of Black history. I was telling my friends, I think that was the first YouTube video that I ever watched was Crank That.
Oh, watching it over and over again to get the choreography.
Yeah. We danced to it at our pep rally. We got them crazy. Shout out to Woodlands High School. Today is all about the Bay Area, but I would be remiss if I didn't shout out Westchester, New York, the home of Mary J, DMX, Jadakiss, Denzel Washington, and your girl Taylor. Shout outs to Westchester and everybody at home in New York. Shout outs to my mother, Sonia Brown, who is getting her PhD and spending some time in Ghana to work on her research. Yes,
wow.
Black excellence over here. Just have to do that real quick.
And thank you to her for giving us you. We love having you here with us as our community host.
Look at the jump rope that we're seeing right now from the Melrose Leadership Academy. I mean, when you think about jump rope and double dutch and how that is just such a huge part of Black culture, I'm thinking about recess back in the day and just
Summer
seeing everybody about their summer camp.
We had
right?
the telephone wires. Don't let it hit your leg.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
that's how you had to
hopscotch,
be
too,
doing
is such a big thing, too. Yeah, I love it.
Hopscotch,
Yeah,
absolutely.
hopscotch, jump rope. Yeah, I used to be so good. I think I would die if I tried this stuff. I used to be so good, though.
Listen,
I would get tripped up and that would be it.
I was a little clumsy, but if you needed somebody to turn,
We
I'm your
need
girl.
turners.
Yeah.
We need jumpers and we need turners.
That's right. Turners matter, okay?
All part of it.
Unless you're double-handed, which we appreciate your initiative.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, look who's coming through here. I love seeing the skaters come through West Side Rollers. I loved this when I was here last year.
Oh, speaking of skaters, if you have your own pair of skates, you can make your way over to the Black Cultural Zone on 20th and Franklin. There is a roller rink for you cool cats and kittens who want to go ahead and get it rocking and rolling.
Yes. So
You got me with that cool cats and kittens.
Throw back to the earlier parts of the pandemic.
Oh, like was that Tiger King? That is too good. Listen, we love to see the skaters out here because skating also such a huge part of Bay Area culture, specifically Oakland as well. You'll just see people meeting up oftentimes not too far from where we are right now with Frank Ogawa Plaza with their skates. You'll also see them meeting up around the lake. I'm thinking about Zach, not too far from where we work. Right along the Embarcadero, and you'll see folks lining up there, practicing, their skates too. So this is such a huge part of Bay Area culture, freestyling and also skating and music too.
Guys, and I got some tea. If you like to skateboard, these West Side Rollers have a vision to establish a space at the Panther Skate Plaza in West Oakland's Defirmery Park and creating summer programs for Oakland youth when opportunities can be really scarce. So they have a commitment of fostering community and youth engagement through skating. If you like to skate, they do so at Defirmery Park. That's Lil Bobby Hutton Park for those who know it as best as that name. It's in West Oakland. So, yeah, y'all know what to do on the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. The skating rinks, too. I used to
It is a skating rink, too. So if you like to do skateboarding, it's a whole skateboarding, what do you call a skateboarding park?
Skate park.
Skate park.
Yeah, skate park.
They have the little.
Absolutely.
See, my brother's gonna. If he's watching this, he's gonna kill me. But they have names for like the little ramps and the things that they go down. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the technical name. I was going to say ramp 2, Zach.
No, he has another name for. I can't remember a certain part of it. I don't know.
Turnpikes.
Aaron texted me.
Half pikes.
Should we call him? Should he be a part of the live stream?
He probably should.
We need a
We might need to
subject
phone
matter
a friend on
expert.
this one. We might need to phone a friend. Listen, if you have a friend that has one of these beautiful cars, you are in luck because look at these Corvettes. They are absolutely stunning. They are gorgeous, and they are coming down the street one after another here, all a part of the Corvette crew. And they, again, are part of these meetups that you'll often see in parking lots or different areas across the Bay Area where they just know certain place, certain time, meet up, bring your Corvette, and everyone just kind of hangs out there, has a great time. And they're providing a special treat for us today because we get to see them riding down Broadway, right in the middle of the Black Joy Parade.
Exactly. It's so incredible just seeing how people's passions, they're passionate about their Corvettes, and that's what's bringing them together. And so how the passion unites this group of people, but then how they're also sharing something fun for all of us out here. Just the ripple effects go on and on and on.
Listen, I know the salesman at the Corvette dealership got his commission that day.
Yeah, exactly.
He is good for the year, y'all.
Yep. Half pipe. I think there's a half pipe at the
Okay,
skate
there
park.
we
It just
go.
popped into my head. There's something.
We are
It
getting
was
old,
bothering
y'all,
me.
with our delayed responses. I'm the same way. It'll come
From
back
the
to me
19th
later.
century?
Bring the 19th century. I said, you look good, Taylor, but you're not that old. That is too funny.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, Taylor said earlier she was born in the 19th century, so we have a miracle here. Somebody who was centuries older than this.
I just be over here time traveling. Don't mind me.
No, we're just having such an amazing time out here. As you can see, the people on both sides of Broadway right now are having it. Of course, the Corvette crew coming through here, showing off their beautiful, beautiful vehicles for us right now. And just waving those flags, having pride, having joy in who they are and what they're bringing to this amazing event. 8th annual Black Joy Parade this afternoon. Hey there.
Oh, what a beautiful colored car right there.
Yeah.
Cobalt blue. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's funny seeing like the newer cars. Sorry, Taylor, the newer cars. You know, but along with the cars that we saw earlier.
It's intergenerational cars.
Exactly.
This is the third car collective that we've seen. Look at him catching that. This is the third car collective that we saw during the parade, just fully emphasizing how much car culture is a part of Black culture. And how much car culture is a part of Oakland culture. There's just so many collectives and there's so many cars per collective. People don't play.
No, they don't. And man, look at this. I'm really paying attention as the camera pans because we only have some of a view here, but just seeing the people on both sides of the street. How exciting to see who's turned out here today.
You see so many people with their phones out posting things, no doubt, on social media. And I imagine somebody was probably at home, saw it on Instagram or TikTok and said, oh my gosh, I forgot this is Black Joy Parade weekend. Let me go out there. And we continue to see the streets like fill up more and more over the last few hours that we've been out here this morning into this afternoon.
People are dedicated to enjoying every single piece and organization that is moving up and down the street. And we are going to be moving to commercial. On that note, stay tuned with us. Me, Julian, and Zach are here to report the Black Joy Parade. You don't want to miss it.
We'll be back in 2 seconds.
We'll be back.
I'm Reggie Aki.
I'm Leanne Melendez. I'm Luz Pena. I'm Tara Campbell.
I'm J.R. Stone.
At ABC 7 News, we deliver local stories with real answers to help make our city
better.
We all have the power to shape the world. We're connected to the world we share, to each other. I am future. I wait in the world of Echo.
Echo, the spectacular new show by Cirque du Soleil, opens April 8th under the Big Top at Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. Tickets at CirqueDuSoleil.com.
The world is yours to create.
Echo thanks its official partner, Air Canada.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand, right now you can get a $459 per month lease on a 2025 Pilot all-wheel drive EXL.
Hey, let's go somewhere fun. Let's see where AAA can take us. Let's go get stuck in the sand. Let's go sleep under the stars. Let's go for dinner and a show. No kids. And let's go stay at a hotel for less. Okay, let's bring the kids. But first, let's get this fixed.
With 24/7 roadside assistance, trip planning, hotel discounts, and more, you're always ready to go. AAA, your membership to go.
Good morning.
You deserve a better day. We all do.
Better believe better days start with ABC 7 Mornings.
It's a good day to have a better day.
ABC 7 Mornings. Join us weekdays starting at 5.
Thanks for sticking around for the 8th annual Black Joy Parade and Festival. We are about 3/4 of the way through at the parade. The energy has been nonstop, though, and the crowds continue to grow here. It's been a beautiful day so far.
It absolutely has. They were just telling us, you know, when we're going to like end the broadcast. And so I'm like, no, I don't want it to end. I want it to keep going.
Listen, I've been having a very unwaveringly optimistic day over here at the Black Joy Parade, and the party doesn't stop. So even though you won't be partying with us via the live stream, but you could catch one of us at the main stage and at the after party at Crybaby at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, the party is going to continue going on. The party is happening right now, so let's talk about the present right now. We're seeing some more the Corvettes coming through the doors.
Oh, the name of the
that's
game
a
of
fancy
the parade
car when you got those doors.
Cars.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the line was long at the car wash yesterday. People were preparing.
No, but you know these people, they don't go to the car wash. They do this all at home. You know what I mean? They are wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi style, right? Making sure these cars are absolutely pristine.
Exterior, interior.
Yes. Microfiber cloths. I mean, these things have to be clean to the
Exactly.
Okay. Step one, go to order.
Looking at the monitor now, we got ice cream. T&D's homemade ice cream. And today is a day where you can enjoy some ice cream. Remember we were talking a couple years ago? Might not have been the best day for that when it was raining. Today the weather has really just shown up for us. I love this.
Really, and there's 200 vendors here, many of which are food and beverages. They're artisans, they're handcrafted products, they're small, they're local businesses, they're Oakland businesses, they're large businesses. And Julian, you also talked about being a volunteer. So there's a volunteer setup on, let's see, on 21st in Franklin. So if you want to be a part of the Black Joy Parade, the volunteers are out. Go ahead and have a conversation with them and see how you can be a part of this 30,000 attended festival. You don't want to miss it year after year after year.
I know those volunteers are having
really
so
good.
much fun.
It takes an army to put this thing together,
Yeah.
too, right? I mean, there's so many people who are doing kind of the invisible work of even making sure the parade is flowing right and that there are people telling them to stop and go and wave to the judges for best in flow. Setting up the Little Joy, which is where it's kind of like a kid section where they have family-friendly activities for the kids to enjoy. The people working the main stage, the diaspora stage, getting the vendors loaded in time. I mean, there is so much that goes into making sure that this is all as perfect as it is, and they execute it flawlessly every single year.
On that note, I have a fun fact. It takes 6 months to plan the Black Joy Parade. The Black Joy Parade team is filled with incredible Black women, especially we have Maya, who is the head of marketing, also a director at Vimeo. We have Alicia and Amber, the founders. We have Paige from Point Agency, who is the creative designer of it all. We have Bijou and Trey, who are the founders of Ocala, who produce the main stage. Another fun fact, the Bay Area is filled with Black women producers that are the brains behind some of the most incredible events in the Bay. So again, Alicia and Amber, Bijou at Ocala, they have an annual festival featuring Black coffee every year. You got me, the founder of Gold Beams, also producing incredible events. Jono Sato at You Speaks, England at You Speaks, Ayana at Gold Beams. There's just incredible Black women that are really making entertainment fun and accessible for you.
And it's so neat to see all of that come together for this event, seeing them all working together, utilizing their talents and what they do best to lift each other up and to lift this community up.
Yeah, we are all friends here, and we all lift each other up. I'm here because Women in the Black Joy Parade has said my name in rooms. And also because you guys love me.
And we can't do this without you.
No, really.
Back every single year. We're looking live at the Fancy Dance Team, the finest majorette team in the Bay Area, accepting new dancers ages 4 years to 17 years old. This is the Fancy Dance Team right here. And they are making sure they show the judges what they have as they try and win that grand prize for Best in Flow.
And nobody is going to upstage these girls. Let me just tell you, sorry, Duda was trying to do that right now, but you're not going to upstage this talent right here. They're incredible. And all of the talent that we have seen come through here. We've seen some amazing dance step teams coming through here. The Drumline that's kicked off the parade in the most incredible way, that energy just being maintained. Really, what are we, an hour or so into this? Just incredible. So love seeing the young talent out here killing it on Broadway.
It's giving divine feminine Zach. I think on a side note, women are really running the parade. Hot opinion. But they are just out here dancing, moving, grooving, and showing us the best. Look at that. The best of the doo-wop, pop, pop. Okay?
Yeah. And I love how they have just a great mix of ages here. Everyone down to 4 years old up to high schoolers around 17. So it's really cool to see, again, the intergenerationality of the Black Joy Parade as you see so many older folks perhaps lining the streets of Broadway here, making sure they show them some love. As we're showing some love to the Oakland soccer clubs, we got the Oakland Roots and the Soul, the men and the women's here with this giant soccer ball too. It's been fantastic to have the Oakland Roots and Soul in the town in Oakland, as we have unfortunately had to say goodbye to some other sports teams. Of course, the Raiders going over to, we don't even have to talk about that. The A's leaving Oakland, we ain't got to talk about that, but we're so excited to have the Roots
It's my
and the Soul.
hometown, guys. Don't kill me with that.
We don't have to talk about it, Zach. I know. Vegas, yeah. But no, it's been fantastic to have the Oakland roots and the Oakland soul. So this has been really fantastic to see here. Also, we know the Valkyries will have their practice facility in Oakland as well. They're going to be the newest WNBA team. Their season kicks off just a couple of months away in May, so that's going to be fantastic to see. So we still have sports teams here in Oakland.
Well, and you just have to shout out, too, because like you said, you were talking about this earlier, Julian, we had All-Star Weekend here, and at the celebrity game, we had one of our crews there at the red carpet, and I was just reminded of how many incredible, talented athletes have come out of Oakland. They were back there talking about their origins here in Oakland, here in the Bay Area. And so just seeing what has come, the incredible sports talent that came out of here and the incredible sports talent that is still here. And, you know, will be showcased in some capacity and will continue to come out of here. So, yeah, what a great place this is and what great talent has emerged from here.
Julian, you talked about how intergenerational folks are just another reason why the Black Joy Parade is so great, because we got the grandparents, we got the babies. We also have activations that are super diverse. So if you like to keep it cool, keep it cute, keep it casual, activate the mind, we have the Games and Grooves station for you, for those who know how to whoop some tail in chess or who are trying to learn some chess or some checkers, you know, king me. We got you. The Games and Grooves section is off 22nd Street in Webster. We also have Black Vines that was featured on the PBS show Fresh Glass, which highlights and features Black wineries, breweries, and restaurants. So shout outs to Black Vines and the founder Fern, another producer just killing it in the Bay Area. We have the Hennessy Lounge that is on 21st and Broadway. For the skaters, we have the Black Cultural Zone and their roller rink on Franklin and 20th Street. And, of course, if you want to volunteer for the Black Joy Parade, holler at them on 21st and Franklin. There's also a beer garden. Listen, if you like to drink, you got options.
And plenty of food out there for you to taste as well, right? Showing off the best of the town, and also some other restaurants from across the Bay Area. So we got something quite literally for everybody here at the Black Joy Festival that pretty much kicks off right after the Black Joy Parade finishes up here. So the fun does not stop when the parade concludes. It keeps going all the way to 7. And just before that, at 6:30, we have our headliner, LaRussell, taking the stage there. It's going to be a real good time.
Yeah, so if you're watching now, just remember, you still have all of those things that you can go to, that you can attend. If you're feeling a little bit of FOMO at home, if you're missing out, you don't have to miss out. There's still plenty ahead. And, of course, next year as well. As we look right here at the Diaspora Dance Team out here killing it, executing their steps, their choreography up and down Broadway, and the audience just loving every second of it. The people who have come out here to line the streets and take in this parade.
And I have to mention, as we were talking about the schedule, I cannot emphasize enough, I will be at the club. 8 o'clock. Hosted by Toast of Life, the headlining DJ is DJ D Sharp, the official DJ of the Golden State Warriors, and it's hosted by Toast of Life. Toast of Life throws some of the best parties, not only in the Bay, but in the world. You'll see them in New York, you'll see them in Chicago, you'll see them in Ghana. So shout outs to Matt and Warren, who are just really taking over the entertainment game by storm.
Absolutely. We're seeing more of the young talent coming through here. Creations Berkeley, which, yeah, like it says, offers dance classes for all ages and really just engaging the kids through the different programs that they offer. Again, these after-school programs, these summer programs are so important to the younger generations, the generations that are coming up. Taylor, like you said, you're a product of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at the great work that you've done for this
programs have made
community.
me.
Yeah.
And also, they do a great job at teaching you about who you are by telling you where you came from. Whether it's through dance, whether it's through discussions, whether it's through mentorship, it grounds youth in who they are to be in this world. It gives that foundation.
This is a cool float that we have coming up here with the Juke joints. And they say this is really a demonstration of the rich history of Juke joints as spaces of freedom and connection. This is an art car, they're calling it, featuring live performances from Black Banjo Reclamation Project and highlights incredible Black women musicians. Adorned with Black history and soul, the Juke joint invites everyone to experience the magic of Black fellowship music and unity on the road. You know, juke joints were really a place where we could come and gather, have a good time, listen to some live music, have a drink, when we were not allowed in white spaces during the days of segregation. Those juke joints were sometimes underground places that only came alive during the nighttime hours, and here we have the juke joint being celebrated with that really cool float that we just saw rolling.
I love that. Was cool. Huh? Yeah, you know, and like you said, at that time, not allowed in spaces that were playing music that was derived from African music, from black music. Black music, that black musicianship is embedded in pretty much all of the music that we listen to today, and that's really been highlighted a lot in the last year or so. It's polarizing, as some people like to think of it, by Beyonce and what she did with her Cowboy Carter album. I really hope people are reminded about black musicianship in country music, in all music, really.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll. We can't.
That's right.
I mean, the pioneers from that. Yeah, Big Mama Thornton, Little Richard. I mean, I love music history, so don't get me going. But really, it's just so important to mention that, and I love that they're celebrating that.
You know what? Back to that point, I have an interesting story. So I was in Italy a few years ago, and I'm at a hostel, and I say, where do I go? And someone directs me to like this underground venue. It's dark, it's smoky, and people are speaking in Italian on stage. And I'm like, okay, we're doing blues. Okay, cool. The artists introduce themselves in Italian, and then go on to sing a Mississippi blues song with the strongest South Carolina accent that I have ever heard.
Wow.
So black culture is just global. Yep. I listen to rap in Japan. Shout out to Meg Watashi Wasta.
That was quite the crossover too, right?
Shout outs to the M-piano scene happening in Africa and also South America. It's just really what a lot of people know us for is our innovation when it comes to music and sound and movement, which is a huge part of being human and expressing yourself. Yep. I think that if you are not being able to move or express yourself through some sort of art form, you're missing out. Yeah. Hot topic, and black people just do that so well. It's just another thing that you could just add to the list.
And this is another platform for that to be showcased today. It's really incredible as we're continuing to see that. Look at this. We have National Coalition of 100 Black Women coming through here. Encouraging so many rights, promoting, objectives to foster principles of equal rights and opportunities. They promote awareness of black culture and just developing the potential of the membership, effective leadership and participation in civic affairs, which is so important. We have to continue empowering our communities and standing up for things that are important and supporting one another.
Right, and speaking of support, you have their brother organization, which is the 100 Black Men of the Bay Area. So shout outs to the men over here being stand-up men and supporting community. We love to love on black men over here. So shout outs to the black men who are fathers, brothers, uncles, nephews, cousins. We love you so much.
Yeah, and taking their families out here. We see so many of them. I've loved seeing the younger kids with maybe a dad or an uncle walking up and down the street here.
That's right. It
making memories.
Yes.
Yeah, making memories for sure that they will cherish. For a really long time, too.
Exactly.
And that's what this weekend is always about.
Yeah. Just such a perfect event for a family to come down to. And we're seeing the families enjoying that in real time right now. So it's really special.
So we talked about our older folks, our younger folks. We talked about our men, our women. We got to spend some time talking about our LGBTQIA community, our trans folks, our non-gender conforming folks. We also love you. The Bay Area is so innovative for all of the work, all the activism, and all of the culture that people in the LGBTQIA plus community bring to the Bay. It's a hub for folks who identify differently. So definitely want to shout out the community there.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Julian and I were last year in this space hosting the Oakland Pride Parade a few months ago now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, back in October, I think that was.
Yes, yeah. And so there's just a huge show of support. You're right, Taylor. It really is a hub for that here. And the support that you saw up and down the streets that day, too, is exciting. And so I'm excited for that parade as well.
Yes. Yeah. We'll be back here in a few months.
Yep. I'm right.
Who you are. You haven't said one thing wrong today.
I love it. I love it. We have so much in store as the parade continues here for the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade Festival. We'll take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Don't miss Toyota's President's Day sales event. Act now for big savings on the hottest new Toyotas. Right now, hurry in to lease a sporty Corolla for just $229 a month, or lease the all-hybrid Camry for just $329 a month. The clock's ticking on Toyota's President's Day sales event. Hurry in. Toyota, let's go places.
Take a journey through the magical stories of Frozen 2, Encanto, Cars, Aladdin, and create new memories with Asha and Raya at Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Great seats still available. Playing this Thursday through Sunday at Oakland Arena February 20th through 23rd. And coming to SAP Center February 26th through March 2nd. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
After my car accident, I wondered what my case was worth. So I called the Barnes firm.
When that car hit my motorcycle, insurance wasn't fair. So I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
At the Barnes firm, our injury attorneys work hard to get you the best result possible. Call us now and find out what your case could be worth. You might be surprised.
The Barnes firm. Injury attorneys. Call 1-800-8-million. Let's go out of town for the summer. I wanna go across the trees. Just take my hand. We will have fun till the sun goes down. And we'll start over again.
Local stories, real answers.
ABC 7, building a better Bay Area.
Welcome back. We are at the 2025 Black Joy Parade 8th annual. It's our 3rd year getting to broadcast this for you, live stream this if you're at home. We're so grateful you're here and so grateful you get to take in the fun and the joy that is the Black Joy Parade. You guys having a good time?
Oh, I'm having a blast. I'm over here with my unwavering optimism, which is the theme for the 2025 Black Joy Parade. There are 30,000 people out here in these streets, and they are all lining up to celebrate Black Joy, and also the La Russell concert that's going to happen a little bit later.
I love how we builded the La Russell concert now, because it really is going to be that. The Bay Area loves him. Vallejo loves him so much. And he's really getting introduced to the entire country now in the last year, which I have loved to see happen. He is a big collaborator with so many other Bay Area legends. I'm talking about P-Lo. I'm talking about E40. I'm talking about Too Short. I'm talking about Larry June, right? He loves to put on for the Bay, and the Bay loves to put on for him.
Oh, he's definitely a hometown hero, Julian. And speaking of hometown heroes, you've heard me say it before. You'll hear me say it again. It is a Black Renaissance happening in the Bay Area, and some of the leaders of the Renaissance are the Black women producers. Again, major shout-outs to Amber and Alicia, the co-founders of the Black Joy Parade. Shout-outs to Janae, the founder of Hella Plants Market. They are bringing around thousands and thousands of people, Black people who are in the plants industry and who love a good plant, who have green thumbs in the Bay, in California, in Beijing, in Ghana, and Janae's in her 20s. We also have Oak Hella, founded by Trey and Bijou, who are the producers of the Black Joy Parade stage and stages with headliners like Black Coffee. We got Black Cultural Zone, founded by CJ, who is her intentions is how we have a Chinatown is us having a Black area celebrating Black culture. The Black Culture Zone is coming out with a apartment complex and also a big building with theaters and event space. There's just Black women who are really doing it on the production side in the Bay Area.
Yeah, it's huge and so important to have those spaces and exciting, thinking of what they're working on, what they're developing. You're seeing the fierce talent here right now. Savage Royalty Dance Company. They're bringing all kinds of talent, all kinds of attitude, all kinds of energy.
They are bringing it, and they are stopping and doing their thing right behind us where the best inflow judges are, because they want to make sure the judges see what they have so they can give them all the points that they deserve. They were out there killing it.
And don't the judges have their work cut out for them this year? We have
couldn't
seen
be me, Zach.
I couldn't be me.
How do you choose?
No, I know, exactly. We've seen so many great groups coming through here, so many amazing contingents, so much incredible talent. Like, I don't know how they're going to figure that out, but I'll be curious to see who ends up coming on top, because yeah, a lot of great work coming through here, a lot of great contingents and good messaging coming through here also.
And speaking of talent, you guys mark your clocks. At 4 o'clock, we'll have the Best of Black Joy Dance Battle. $2,000 is on the line. Also, at 3:40, a little bit before then, you'll get to see and experience poetry from Tongo Martin. We have Phony People performing on stage at 5:35, right before Lady London. We have DC Chillin', who is the official DJ of the main stage. I'm going to bring it up a little bit again and say the performance by Fur happens at 2. The Future Relics come on at 4 on the Diaspora stage. And we even have Pink Seafood at 5 o'clock on the Diaspora stage. So the entertainment doesn't stop. The party doesn't start. 8 o'clock is the official after party at Crybaby, hosted by Toasted Life. There's just so much to do today.
So much to do.
How are we going to do it all, y'all?
I don't know. It's no shortage of things to choose from.
With determination.
Yeah, no, exactly. And you know what's brought here? I think it just sets us up so much for the rest of the year, too. The joy that is emanating from this one event. So many people are a part of that. So many people put together. We shouted them out earlier. Everybody who makes the Black Joy Parade what it is. I also want to take this opportunity, too, to shout out our ABC7 crew who's out here. You see Julian, Taylor, and myself, but so many people come together to put this on. So shout out to everybody behind the camera who was here so early setting up. Just wanted to make sure they got their flowers this afternoon. I keep saying this morning. I don't know.
We've been out here since the morning getting excited for the parade here. So, and we have been so grateful that you all have been joining us throughout the day. We are beginning to see the parade wind down just a bit. We're getting close to the end of the parade here, but there's still some fantastic acts for you to see in the next few minutes. We're so grateful for all of the people who've come out to line the streets of downtown Oakland, right along here on Broadway, because they give the energy for the performers, right? As they walk by, they step, they stroll.
That's
right. They drive the fancy Corvettes and classic
cars. They got the
cars.
music. I told you, Juvenile was playing. I was over here like, oh, thank you. I needed a theme song.
Yeah. There have been
back to break.
All kinds of music coming through here. You know, Taylor, you've been here multiple years now. What do you think of how it's grown and how it's expanded?
Oh my God. I just think that the best thing about the parade is that it's bringing people to Oakland and showing the beauty of Oakland. And again, connecting us to the next org that we want to be a part of or volunteer with, or the next event series that we want to go to. So many companies and businesses are making money, not only today, but during the satellite events. More people are knowing about satellite events like Friends Only at the New Parish, or Hella Plants Market, their Black Planter Party. Literally hundreds of people have stepped out. The Second Mondays, the special edition Second Mondays, presented with the Black Joy Parade open mic for people who like art. This is just a system where the Black dollar flows, and a huge marketing platform for people outside of Black culture, and very much so for people inside of Black culture. That growth is really what makes me very proud when I think about Black Joy Parade, Alicia and Amber and the team.
Yeah, a lot of great work they put into this. And you talk about the satellite events. Really, this is just a week that leads up to this of Black Joy, and the events are just so incredible, so fun. I was at some of them last year, I remember, and just seeing the enthusiasm, just how all that really leads up to today, how it culminates into today, and the excitement that it generates. So, yeah, it's incredible what we've been able to see out here, and really how that starts, how the planning of that starts, and the people who come together to make this all happen.
And what a beautiful celebration of Black culture as we cap off Black History Month, right? We are, again, coming together for something positive, for something that is community-oriented, for something where you see people of different generations all over the Bay Area and truly all over the state of California and beyond here, marking their calendar to make sure that they are here for the Black Joy Parade and Festival every single year. It only gets bigger and better. The weather this year has been absolutely fantastic, and we're so grateful that you all have been joining us this afternoon.
Yeah, so grateful to have been broadcasting this for you, getting to be here and experience this in person. I highly encourage you to come down next year.
You gotta make it. If you're not here, what are you doing? Call off tomorrow. Your job will understand. Don't tell them I said that.
The doctor's note comes courtesy of Taylor Crenshaw.
Your autograph's going to be on there. And remember, there is still so much more. You listed it off, but there's so much more happening after this parade. The parade's still going on. We have to go off the air, but there's still a whole bunch more going on. And just amazing contingents here that I know we're going to be watching, and that you have to be down here next year to see, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got plenty of time. You got time to even take a shower, put on something cute. We'll be out here until, what, 7?
7, exactly. That's when the concert wraps up.
I like the club. I feel like this is my theme for today. If you see me dancing in the back, you either gonna dance with me or get to stepping, okay? Get to stepping with the parade.
And that is the energy. Those are the vibes that everyone is bringing with them all day long here. Energy, excitement, enthusiasm as we celebrate Black culture, Black history, and Black futures. You've heard me say it a few times throughout the parade today, but that's really what's on display here for the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade.
Yeah, and the theme, unwavering optimism, finding those small moments of joy. And as we close out this broadcast of the parade, I just hope that you find those small moments of joy wherever you're at. Just find them in the small moments, and that'll get you through some of the bigger things. You know, we get so overwhelmed with what life throws at us and the bigger picture, but there's moments of small joy to be found everywhere, this parade being one of them.
Thank you for the motivational message, Zach. My small moment of joy is with you guys and you at home, y'all. We love you. Thank you for spending your time with us at the 2025 Black Joy Parade. There's more parties to come. Come out or just come at home, be at home, watch a good Black movie, watch a good Black music on YouTube.
Just have fun. Find your joy.
Yes, thank you so much for streaming with us for the 8th Annual Black Joy Parade. I'm Julian Glover alongside Taylor Crenshaw and Zach Fuentes. Have a great one.